my channel. Hi, it's Michelle, and welcome to Starlight Skies Tarot, my channel, Michelle. And I thought I would pop on today because I wanted to we do have an eclipse coming up, guys. So we do know, I forgot what sign it falls on, forgive me. I want to say Virgo, but I'm not totally sure on that one, guys. So you might want to do some research on where their eclipse falls, but I do know it's like on the 19th. And I think, is it partial or full? See, I'm not up to date on that, but I do know there is one. And I do know eclipses are about release. Releasing is good because energy has to flow. So to me, blocks and obstacles are resistance. So if we can do our part, shadow work or energy work that goes into those areas, that's going to be helpful. Even just chipping away, guys. Rome wasn't built in a day, and that's true. And you are your greatest investment. So, I love the moon reads. My moon reads are about releasing just any of the moon phases. I take both angles, the dark and the light, what you need to release, what's possibly blocking your manifestations, using the fire element spreads, air, earth, because the body is composed of the elements. And we also take a peek at what you should be focusing on, or what area needs to be focused on a little more to allow that. So we do a negative and positive, I guess, light and dark. So just thought I'd explain how my eclipse reads go and how my moon reads go. But for this one's a little different. We're going to take, I think, because there's so much negativity floating around at this time, and I do offer angel messages, reads. So I thought I would incorporate this eclipse with some angel messages because I think that's very important at this time. Um, and if there's blocks, I'm going to see it in the tarot. But this one's going to be ran a little differently. I'm not going to do the elemental spread with this. This is going to be ran a little differently because eclipses are a little different energy than the typical normal new moon, full moon, which people are very familiar with. So this eclipses get their own spread. And I like to think eclipses are universal as far as messages from the divine at this time on the humanity. Like, think bigger picture eclipse, how it affects us globally and down to the individual signs as well. All right, enough of me rattling. Just look, if you're interested in services with me, that'll be listed below, guys. Don't be bashful, say hey. Let me know you're watching, where you're watching me from. If you like my style and energy, or if the message resonates, you can show me. It's free. You can like, and I do ask that you subscribe so you don't miss out on when I drop a video or when I do a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subs. And yeah, I do appreciate each and every one of you. So yeah, thank you so much for your support. I think of this channel as a community channel of like-minded people and people who want to learn and grow and take accountability. So you give me value, guys. I'm honored you watch me and you support me. And I do hope that I bring you some sort of comfort or value in return as an energy exchange. So yeah, let's build this channel up. I have the best subs, the best support, and I do sincerely mean that. Okay, Spirit, could we get some angel messages at this time during this eclipse, this lunar eclipse? I do believe it's partial, but again, okay, so everybody take a breath. I do hope you are enjoying heading into the fall. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. You can have confidence in God A higher deity is enough. Angels is enough, along with knowing that the divine God spirit works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon the angels and the divine if your confidence wavers, and they will buoy your courage and faith. So that's such a wonderful message at this time for collectively and individually. I'm trying to zoom in that so you can see that a little better. Isn't that angel beautiful? She's by the waters. Waters is about emotional healing, emotional intelligence. Sometimes them waters are turbulent, sometimes them waters are calm. But yeah, and that's the truth. If you subscribe to the notion of oneness, like all paths lead back to the divine, man is the one who labels things and divides things, and this card here is the divine, the crystals are the divine. Yeah, everything is a divine because the creative idea that sparks people to do things is from the divine. Come on now, everything is from the divine, so how could anything be wrong? It's just, I imagine God is like a content creator. I know that's a poor analogy, but bear with me. He's going to know what flavor they're going to get that message in. Maybe, your flavor is Christianity. You're going to get aligned with that. Maybe somebody else that lives in a different region, different culture, is going to learn a different path. So we really should basically just stay in our own lane and win. When we get out of our lane is when we start kind of leaning over to peeking at somebody else in a negative way. We're human. We're going to do it. That's part of the test of being here, working through those emotional waters. So your triggers are your teachers at this time. So the more you can chip away at, okay, why is this triggering me? Do I come from a scarcity mindset, or do I feel like I'm not enough? Does I feel like that's not going to ever happen for me? Why does that happen for them? Yeah, that kind of mentality. Just be, just focus on when you lack the faith, when you lack the confidence, go to God, go to spirit, go to him that works through everything and ask for guidance. Your angels can't come in unless you ask for them to guide you and help you along the path. And they will. I love working with the green Tara. Where is she? She's here. Come here, baby. I got her on my bracelets, but she's loaded down with good heavy energy. Uh I like her. If you're interested in her, look her up. She's very interesting deity. She's very compassionate, very merciful, but she's also a wish fulfillment, a wish granter. But she comes swiftly. Her element is air, and I believe her color is blue, even though she's depicted as the green Tara. And her gig is just what this message is saying. Uh, you know, Look to the divine because the divine's in everything. She's all about service. Her her gig is service. She's represented as the Christ at the feet, washing the feet of people, being humble, being service to more than self, being merciful, compassionate. Mother Teresa is a good example, right? All right, and I'm going to pull another angel deck. I have quite a bit angel deck. I love working with angels. You'll see me heavily working with them during the December season leading up to the holidays. Yeah, I do. I really do work with them a lot. I really gravitate to them a lot. And I invested in a lot of Doreen Virtues because if you follow me for a little while, you'll know that I really do back in her day. I really just loved her style, loved her messages, and how gentle she was. And she really was gifted in decks and crystals. And yeah, I'm glad I got to catch her in her heyday, though. I was on the last end of it, but hey, it's all right. So, what other additional things can we get for the collective spirit during this eclipse? We have creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. And that's something we're working on in our household too. We're looking, especially going into the winter season. We do have a nice little home gym that we do gravitate to health and wellness, but we're looking into other avenues to keep busy. We do like to make seasonal crafts. We do like to do the Halloween and the Christmas things and give those away to people, uh, just for fun and just to keep busy. For those that don't know me, I have a adult son with severe autism, so we're always on the lookout for simple, affordable, creative projects for him to do. Very sensory guy, so so we're trying to do the basics. The He loves to dance and he loves music, so we do that. But I'm trying to do more of the hand stuff because he's a handsy guy. So try and teach him sign language because that's what the hands a lot and whatnot. So yeah, just keeping busy, keeping stimulated mind. I think I'm going to go into crossword finds and puzzles, and for him, the physical puzzles, and definitely reading. I've got books, guys, that I need to knuckle down and read. They're not going to read themselves. And I like physical books. I do have Kindle. I do have that. I like the online stuff too. Like if you're on a trip or at a doctor's office, that's very handy as well. But I do like something about just relaxing up to a good book on a winter day and a hot cup of chocolate. God, don't that sound good? Okay, back to the read. Sorry, I got lost in the visualization. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Okay, so what else is going on collectively and individually for people at this time during the eclipse they need to be aware of? Something they need to release? Any blocks? Okay. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Ooh, really? All right. Looks like you've got somebody going to be asking you out, possibly. Coffee date. Wine and dine you. They like you. They want to get to know you. What else during the eclipse? Maybe you're ready. Maybe the eclipses are about closing old cycles, opening new. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay. Well, okay, I see what it's saying. So eclipse, remember we got to release. So maybe some of you are still have a little to need to revisit, make sure the codependency is in check, working your steps. I know I'm a recovering one. I can relate. It's like an alcoholic. You have to always work your steps. They say alcoholism is a disease. Well, the codependency is too, because them two go hand in hand. It's just some cuts go deep, guys, in the childhood. You're aware of them. It's old programming. It can change, but it's constant work. It's not a one-time fix. It's like the alcoholic. You have to be aware and you have to work it, right? So it's just reminding you that, and that, you do have somebody coming in, but don't let past old stories affect a new story, okay? So your challenge will be to release old negative programming in relationships and how not to lose yourself in a relationship, because you know us, right? People pleasing. No, make sure you voice, your wants and desires, Not on the first, well, you could on the first date, but really it's about getting to know somebody and seeing how they show up for you, right? That's how you vet people. Are they blowing smoke up your booty, or are they walking the talk? You get seasoned by trial and error, right? We've all gotten burned. We've all gotten hurt. We've all gotten them ghost situations where people never apologized, stabbed you in the back. Humans do the funniest of things to people, don't we? But, I guarantee there's a lesson in there, especially if you're codependent. Maybe you need to call out them red flags a little sooner, right? Maybe you need to focus more on yourself and allow a person to show up, and either they will or they won't. You got another angel on the board. This is Sagittarius energy. Inner growth and learning to temper the ego will result in harmony. Yeah, balance. You want to look for balance in relationships. Is it giving you equal reciprocal energy? Do they even ask you about your day, or is it all about them? That's a big red flag. If they never ask you about what's going on in your world and it's always about them, or just sex, that's pretty much your answer. So that's something you have to decide boundary wise, conversational wise. And if someone's hot and cold, it's a no. It could mean a lot of reasons that people are hot and cold. Could be mind games, could be player energy. It could be mean they just ain't ready. It don't matter. All that's just low vibe. You don't want low vibe anyway. So you learn to vet better. You learn that actions carry more weight than words. So you're ready. You're ready for new things coming in. Okay. All right, let's close with a moon message, since this is an eclipse moon read. Let's get it. I love these little decks. It's the moon deck here. I am going to be getting more decks, a little. I'm getting, my next one will be a shadow. Like I said, I'll be doing shadow work, and I've got one shadow, light and shadow deck, but I would like to have a mini to pull out. So that'll be my next thing. And hey, thank you for those who have donated, supported. You don't have to donate. That's just optional. I do pour it back into the channel for reads and such, but hey, thanks. I do buy coffee. I love coffees, by the way, so thank you for that. And you don't have to. You can support me by liking, commenting, and subscribing. That helps me too, guys. And you just being here watching me hanging out, that's enough. But if you want to go the extra, I do appreciate that too. Thank you. Many blessings to you. All right, let's end on a moon message, guys. I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. The waning crescent. Well, that's a really good mantra, isn't it? And that's what I got for you today, collective, on the eclipse read. So once again, get through that shadow work and flow towards what you do want. And it always starts with self, guys. Always. All right. And I'm going to leave it there. And until next time, thank you. God bless. And bye.